Hello and welcome to Healing Inspiration. I am Ramona and today's reading is what do your professors and or teachers or whoever in that role, what do they really think about you? Or in a role similar, so if you have a mentor or someone else like that in your life, this could apply. But it's basically what do your teachers and or professors really think about you? The timestamps will be in the description box, along with my contact information if you would like a personal private reading. And I'm having a giveaway once I reach 2,000 subscribers. If you've come here before I've reached 2,000 subscribers. And if you would like to give a donation to my channel, I'd really appreciate it. And I have Cash App and PayPal that's also down in the description box. So we will just introduce the piles and get into your readings. Pile number 1 is the Amethyst stone. Pile number 2 is the Labradorite. And pile number 3 is the Celestite. So go ahead and choose your pile or piles and we'll get into your reading. Hi, pile 1, this is your reading if you chose the Amethyst stone. We'll introduce the cards and then we'll talk about it. In Rider-Waite Tarot deck, we have Death. And this is, what do your teachers, professor, and or professors think about you? Really think about you. Then we have Justice. And the Ten of Wands. Next, from the Light Seers Tarot deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. From the Energy Oracle deck, we have Second Chakra, Archangel Ariel, card number 36. And then we have from the Wild Offering Oracle deck, Hardship. May I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. Next, we have card number 21 from the Goddess Power deck, Alliance. And from the Archetype deck, we have Child Wounded. Awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children. Opens the learning path of forgiveness. Then Alchemist. Transformation of base motives and goals into wisdom. And then card number 1 from the Magical Spell deck, Love. Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. So first of all, I think this teacher or professor has seen you transform. It's like over the course of the time they've had you as a student, they've seen you make great strides and leaps forward in your path. And I think they really admire this in you. And it makes them feel successful as a teacher to have a student like you who has changed and transformed, and you've learned and you've gotten better, you improved. It's like this is the kind of student a teacher wants to have. And also they feel as though you have worked so extremely hard. They may have seen you carry on various responsibilities. Maybe you have a job in school or a family in school. Maybe you have a family job and school where you had a lot on your shoulders. Maybe some of these responsibilities weren't necessarily yours to take on. Some of you, I feel like you had like even multiple jobs and stuff like that. And your teacher or professor really admires that and actually, feels bad that you've had to endure those kinds of things. They also feel that you could possibly, for some of you, be in law and justice, whether it's social justice or it's a political type of leader, that you're just someone fair and balanced and honest and stable. And a person who does the right thing. Maybe you've messed up, you've done different things, goofy things, silly things, or even gotten in trouble sometimes. But I think generally speaking, they feel you have a good heart and right motivation in what you do. And they feel like you have tremendous potential. Like you have this solid, grounded set of skills and abilities and character. I'm hearing character. They admire your character and they feel like you can create something, because I'm like seeing a tree with this seed, like this giant tree out of it with beautiful fruit. Like you have such great potential. I know I used to have an issue hearing about the word potential, but this is a compliment coming from them. And also I think they feel as though you are very, maybe you were in sports or some group activities, but you at least had a friend circle of people that you were close with. And they feel like you are friendly and caring and kind and loving, that you have a very loving energy. You're a very loving person. There may be Libra, Scorpio, or Taurus here, or somewhere in your chart. And they think you work well with others as well. You just work well with others, you get along well with others. You are very solid in your progress, and they see you making stable yet solid progress. Like you're building your foundation, or you've built your foundation on a rock that's immovable. So how you build and how you learn and how you grow is something that cannot be easily destroyed. And with the Alchemist, we have transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. And child wounded awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. This is someone who has known you as a child or something. You may have had difficult childhood experiences, and this professor or teacher knows about those difficulties. Maybe some of you struggled with poverty, and they've seen you with this transformation energy. They've seen you take it and actually grow from it in a way that is just beautiful, in a way that they admire. And here we have the card of love, and we also have the Empress. And like you are an example. They feel like you are an example for other people to follow. And I feel that they have a very motherly, fatherly energy toward you. That they feel protective of you. That they really care about you. For some of you, this could be a chemistry teacher or someone who teaches rules, laws, and I'm thinking mathematics, accounting for a lot of them, or some type of business math, trigonometry, calculus. guess that all falls into the math category. Some of them might be shop teachers. Or yeah, the alchemist chemistry possibly. Or history. I know that's naming a lot of stuff, but it's just what's coming up. Let's see if there's anything else. Astronomy teachers. All right, so that's about all I'm getting for you, pile one. I hope this inspired and encouraged you, gave you some insight. And if you liked it, please like the video and comment with, let's see, what do we got here? We have stars in the sky, so a star. Sure, how about a star? And subscribe to my channel if you have not yet, because I do upload new content almost every day. And I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day wherever you are in the world. Thank you for coming to my channel, and I hope you come again soon. Hi, pile two. This is your reading if you chose the Labradorite crystal. And this reading is, what do your professors and teachers really think about you? And this could be anybody in a similar role, like a mentor or whoever, just in a similar role. So we're gonna introduce your cards and then talk about them. From the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Then we have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Four of Pentacles. From the Light Seers Tarot deck, we have the Magician. And we have the Three of Wands. And the Ace of Swords. Next, from the Energy Oracle deck, we have card number 32, Door to Spirit. And Empowerment. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear Lord. And that's from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. Next, we have card number 33, Water, and this is from the Goddess Power deck. And then from the Archetype deck, we have Slave, surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. And Visionary, capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Hearing you're going places. This teacher or professor feels like you're going places. And then card number 19, Inspiration. Isis, goddess of magic, I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. So I feel like this teacher or professor, they feel as though you're inventive, you're a creator. You can make something out of nothing. That your vision of the future and what you want to create is something you can bring other people on board with. Like, you have the ability to inspire others toward your vision and get them to help you create it. This professor teacher thinks that you have like higher wisdom. Like, you see things, I want to say, in an enigmatic way. You see things from a higher perspective, out of the box thinking. I'm thinking, you know, on the quantum level, quantum physics level, that you have the doors to knowledge that not everybody has. And you're very self-empowered. And in addition to being self-empowered, you empower others. And I feel there's a very gentle, go with the flow energy. With door to spirit and water, I just feel this very flowy, gentle energy that they get from you. And I'm feeling like a breath of fresh air. They feel like you're a breath of fresh air to them as an instructor and to your fellow students, colleagues, however you frame your, the people you're in class with. Some of you could be a parent, but they really feel as though you embody both the feminine aspect and the masculine aspect, that you have very high intellect. They admire your intelligence, the way you speak. You speak clearly and concisely, and you cut through any deceptions. I think they would find you to be very logical, very grounded. They could also feel that you are somewhat guarded, that you guard your energy. You might stay to yourself to some extent in class. And when you get into a project, particularly a hands-on project, like you're really into it, you get in flow. And you can make magic happen. And I think a lot of them feel that your passion ignites the passion in others. It empowers other people. And they feel like you are strong and stable and competent and confident. That you stand tall, you carry yourself with grace and ease. And you have a very rational mind, but at the same time, you are grounded on the earth. You may also be in some sports and do physical activities, which are grounding for you. And I just heard mystic. Some of you are mystic. And they sense that element of spirit for you. You see things clearly. You understand clearly. I think you are brighter than many of your peers. That's what they think. They might see that you may travel for work, that you have expansive horizons that are beyond like a lot of people. Like your horizon is just wide open. And I'm saying that with the Three of Wands, the Visionary, and Door to Spirit. It's like this huge world of possibilities for you. And I think they're really excited to see, everything, how you apply yourself in the world. They're excited to see your accomplishments. Because no matter how much you've accomplished already, they feel as though you just have this, I want to say world-changing, this ability to make vision a reality on a larger scale. I don't know. Like there's with this slave card, I'm thinking of human trafficking and sex trafficking. Some of you may be interested in that cause and like fighting for that cause, like around the world, international stuff. And that's something you could really make an impact in. That may be for a few of you. Let's see. Yeah, there is a very peaceful energy, a gentle type of energy. Especially, I do feel most of you are going to be somewhat introverts, but this is just a very go with the flow energy that you have, but a very decisive energy they get from you. Very nice, very nice. All right, so I think that's all I have for you. We do have, I know that's 32, but I'm seeing 333. That could stand out for you. And if this resonated, please like and comment with a dove. We have this nice little peaceful dove, which is representative of the Holy Spirit, and or a crystal ball. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. I hope this inspired and encouraged you, gave you some insight, and that you have a beautiful and blessed day wherever you are in the world. I thank you so much for coming to my channel and watching, and I hope you come again soon. I don't know if I said subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you. I'm going to move on to pile number 3 now. Hi, pile 3. This is your reading if you chose the Celestite crystal. And this reading is, what do your professors and teachers really think about you? Or anybody in a role like that. We'll introduce your cards, then we'll talk about them. First, from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, we have the 9 of Swords. Hearing burn the midnight oil. Like stay up really late to do stuff. Then the 7 of Swords. And the Lovers. Next, from the Lightsayers Tarot deck, we have the 6 of Cups. And then we have the 5 of Wands. And then Death and Rebirth. From the Energy Oracle deck, we have the World. That's card number 29. And we have Change. And you got 2 cards from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. This is Independence. The more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed and love this inner child, dear Lord. From the Goddess Power deck, you have, I think that's card 19, Healing. And then you have Lover, great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. And then we have Angel, helping those in need with no expectation of return. And then, wow, we have card number 26, True Love Come to Me. True love shall come to me, as I do will, so mote it be. Okay, so, well, for some of you, and I don't like saying it with a teacher-student type of issue, thing, what they think about you, since we have the Lovers, Lover, True Love. I mean, some of you, if you know about this to some extent, I think you'll get the vibe. But some of your teachers or professors are infatuated with you, maybe even feel like they are in love with you. If that's not the case, which probably not for most of you, they just see you as a lover, and they see you in relationship and how much you love relationship. And I don't know if this is you could be in a program that really requires a loving heart, because we have healing. So as an angel or healer, so we have, what could it possibly be? It could be Reiki healing. It could be counseling or therapy, social work, nursing, physicians, medical assistant, anything like that. Or this could be a health teacher, gym teacher of some sort. So they see you're I feel like a deep love. I don't know how else to say it. Compassion. They feel like you have a healing presence. Yeah, because you have lover and angel and the lovers. True love come to me. That you're just a lover. And I do feel this overwhelming level of love. And I feel that your professors, teachers, feel like you can change people with your love. You can transform them. You're just a very beautiful spirit. And yeah, with this burning the midnight oil, and you may really worry about things and have had some self-sabotaging behaviors for yourself. Feeling they think that maybe you've felt like you weren't good enough, and being in competition with other people, you just didn't feel like you were good enough. But they feel like you are so strong, and your spirit is it's a word, indomitable. I don't usually use that word, but unbreakable, an unbreakable spirit. And I don't know what this terminology means, but I heard healer of the ages. Hearing begin with the end in mind, you have a loving energy that is just, they feel that you have the power to touch creation, to touch the world. You have an otherworldly influence. And you have this very innocent, gentle vibe to you. Home. They see you as loyal and faithful and kind and generous and beautiful or handsome. Just this very magnetic energy, not as much in a fiery way. We could have some Gemini. We have Gemini and Scorpio here, or fixed sign. But in a heart chakra type of way. You could have a mischievous sense of humor, or some people see that, or maybe a biting sarcasm, but maybe that's just your humor because you've been through shit, been lied to, betrayed, cheated on, hurt. May struggle with anxiety, maybe social anxiety, some of you. But out of it, you're just this is almost like a cross here to me. Such beautiful energy. Yeah, I am hearing you have an ability to change the world. And that's so cool. And you might feed people. You might bring snacks, because this says, help me feed and love this inner child. Maybe you care for children or younger people or pets. Like a caregiver. Like that's part of your nature. I feel like you help people. They see you as someone who helps people who can't help themselves, or animals, or like you help the downtrodden, those who are hurting. And I think they feel like it's from your, the pain you've experienced. But I feel like they think that you're a benefit, an integral part of their class, of their student body, or whatever profession you're in or going to be in, wherever you're learning here, because this could be a teacher of anything, anywhere. Some of you, if this is a gym teacher or maybe a fitness instructor or something like that, they do admire your form and how hard you work and how hard you work out. This also could, maybe there would be a coach or something like that, and they feel like you're you're a team player, you're collaborative, and you really hold your own, and you're an integral member of the team. And they're happy for you to show up, and they're happy being able, and they feel privileged to be able to coach you. If this is a coach, or to teach you. So I'm thinking veterinary medicine. Let's see. And I'm seeing a star. So your light shines in the darkness. They feel like you are a light in the darkness. And your energy is very healing to others. I mean, some of you could be training to be surgeons, or maybe phlebotomists. Or acupuncturists. Some of you. But I think that is all I have for you, pile number 3. I hope that inspired, encouraged you, gave you some insight. If that resonated, please like this video and comment with a butterfly or a little angel, and subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. I do upload new content almost every day. And let's see what else is there. Oh no, have a beautiful and blessed day wherever you are in the world. I thank you so much for coming to my channel. I hope you come again soon. Goodbye.